Hello and welcome to this lesson on how to play three little tunes from two very famous science fiction films, The Close Encounters of the Third Kind and Star Wars. And from Star Wars we're going to do the main theme and what I call Darth Vader's March. Now, Close Encounters, in the film there's a section towards the end of the film where all the people from Earth play this little tune to the aliens waiting in their spaceship. And they play this very simple sequence of 5 notes, and eventually the aliens kind of learn the tune and they blast it back at them. It's a really sort of dramatic moment in the film. This is going to be quite exciting because we're going to use a special technique here called harmonics, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. Now it says Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and it says 7D, 12B, 12G, open G, 12D. Now if I play those notes normally, have a listen. So what it sounds like. You should notice something. Now you probably noticed that the first note sounded wrong, and it was wrong because I was playing it as a normal note and not a harmonic. Now I'm going to play them as harmonics and you'll hear the proper tune. Now you may notice that the open G there is not a harmonic, it's simply a normal note. This is a fairly tricky technique that you have to be really careful with. Right, this is how you do a harmonic. Place your first finger on 7D. Now normally if we play a normal note we put our finger down on the D string behind the 7th fret like that, and we play this, we press and we play the string as normal. This time we're going to just rest our finger on the string over that fret. We're not going to push down, literally lightly touching the string. Play the string and then lift your finger straight off. And you should hear that bell-like sound. Now listen to the normal note there. And you can hear that lovely ringing sound. Now, don't make the mistake of pressing. Don't lift your finger off too quickly. And use your first finger there. The next harmonic note is 12B. Now on my guitar, that's where I've got these 2 dots. Okay? I've got a couple of frets here. Now, if you've got a normal 3/4 size guitar, your body starts where my finger is, so it'll be right up against where the body starts. 12B, 12th fret the B string, use your little finger and again place it over the fret, exactly over the top of the fret, not behind it, over the top. Don't press the string down, just touch it, and once you play the string, lift your finger off. Now do the same thing on 12G, 12th fret the G string, little finger. Now the next note is not harmonic, it's just open G. And the last note in the section is 12D, little finger. So those are your 5 notes. Do it once more for you. Now, if you want to play normal notes of that, okay, underneath it says 5E, 7E, 3E, open G, and 3B. Just play those normal notes, not harmonics in other words, normal pressing down behind the fret type of notes. You'll hear the tune. And it says underneath the names of the notes: A, B, G, lower G, and D. Obviously the harmonics are harder, but they give you a really lovely sound. I mean, you can play lots of strings as harmonics. Try doing that on the 7th fret and the 12th fret and the 5th fret, and you get little chords in harmonics. You do the D, G and the B strings. It's just a touch, it's a technique, and it needs a bit of practice. Moving on to Star Wars, this is just the main theme written in normal notes. Just play it through twice and the second time end on open G, and you can stay in the first 3 frets there. So obviously open G will be won't need a finger, 3B will be 3rd finger, 1B will be 1st finger, 2G will be 2nd finger, and so on. and just read along the lines. Open G, 3B, 1B, open B, 2G, 3E, 3B, and then those last 5 notes again. And then you've got 1B, open B, 1B, 2G, and the last line, open D 3 times, start again, play all of that again, at the end, slow right down as you play those 3 open Ds and play an open G to finish. It is only a tiny snippet of the proper tune, but it's, it's quite fun to do and it's instantly recognisable. Plectrum strokes there, down strokes. When you do this, so go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. Those open Ds there can all be down strokes. So it's just when you go. So it's the 3rd, 4th and 5th notes of lines 1, 2 and 3 where you'll go down, up, down. All the other times you'll use just down strokes. So this is Darth Vader's March, as I call it. Again. Now, it's all on the A and the E strings, okay? String 5, string 6. The E string this time is capital E, notice, so it's the lowest pitch string nearest the ceiling. It's all in the first 4 frets, so if it's open, you don't need a finger. If it's first fret, first finger, third fret, third finger, second fret, second finger, fourth fret, fourth finger. I'm sure you get the idea by now. So the 1E, 3A, open A, which goes twice in that first line. Pick that down, up, down, down, up, down. Second line. Okay, it's exactly the same timing as the first line, but the notes are a bit harder, aren't they? 2D, 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 that's not too bad. But then you've got 3D, 3A, 4E. That's a really tricky run, isn't it? You've got to move your third finger from the 3rd fret of the D to the 3rd fret of the A, and your little finger comes on the 4th fret of the E. Do get in the habit of using that little finger. So we've got the same old thing here with the 4th finger. 4th fret, 4th finger. 4th finger always feels a bit weak, but I strongly recommend that you use it, toughen it up, because unless you do, you'll always kind of move your 3rd finger up, and the 4th finger is very, very useful. And I have a saying, I say, use it or lose it. In other words, unless you use it and just kind of train it up, you'll kind of you'll lose the use of it. And it's it's a really handy thing to have that 4th finger working for you. So when you do, probably feels very awkward, but a good bit of practicing, a good exercise if you like. So you've got 3D, 3A, 4E, down, up, down, and then 1E, 3A and open A. Now if you want, instead of playing open A 3 times, you could add another one, and then you pick it down, down, up, down. And the same here on the 2D. Instead of playing 3, you can play 4 of them. So, the 3 little famous tunes from 2 science fiction films. I hope you enjoy learning those.